podcast, the Weed Smokers Club, episode 4. I'm one of your hosts. Holler at your boy, hustler extraordinaire.
Chip, aka Chip off the block. Give me my shoes.
Relly V, aka King of the Mids.
Big joint roller in the house, y'all. What's good?
And it's been a couple of weeks now that we've been joining you guys and whatnot. So a lot of things have passed. Super Bowl just happened. It was a pretty big show. Rams ended up taking it in the end. But the bigger thing out there was the Snoop Dogg, Death Row basically got back together and hosted the Super Bowl halftime show, which was pretty big because, if you were in the NFT world, in the crypto world, you would know that Snoop Dogg just took over the Death Row Records label. Finally, it's been put back in the hands of one of the original people that actually brought it up. Man, you don't know how big that is for street music and for hip hop. But, first things first, where were you guys at when you first heard your first Snoop Doggy Dogg song, bro? I mean, I remember I had a Walkman, bro, back in the day, cassette player I got for my Christmas. I was like 13 years old, bro. And I was going to Antioch Middle School on the bus listening to Snoop Doggy Dogg at 13, you know what I'm saying? And I'll never forget it, bro, because that's when I was introduced to the doggy style, you know what I mean? But where were y'all at when y'all first heard y'all Death Row Snoop Doggy Dogg song?
Bro, I'm pretty sure, bro, I was in Parkside, bro. I think I was out to Cuddy Josh's house, bro, and I think we was slapping the fucking all the Snoop Dogg shit, man. He always had all the burn CDs, you feel me? So we was over there slapping, you know what I mean?
The burn CDs, though.
Yeah, I remember in the tape with the album cover with the doggy style when he had the cartoonish cover. That's when I remember listening to that shit still on tape.
Oh,
I probably was
He was on the doghouse reaching for the tail, you know what I mean? With the bird, with the ghetto
Why
bird.
must I check the cat?
Now look at my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Big Joint Royals roots over there, man. The SoCal, man.
Shit, the first time I probably heard that shit was probably one of my older cousins or something showed it to me. I honestly don't remember the first time, but they all.
I mean, Death Row is bigger than Snoop Dogg, though. You guys got to remember. That's where a lot of the big names in the West Coast came from. You got Snoop Dogg, you got Tupac was on Death Row, Dr. Dre, you know what I'm saying? So the big three right off the bat, man, they changed West Coast hip hop forever, you know what I'm saying? So big shout outs to Death Row Records. Snoop Dogg's gonna be doing big shit now, you know what I mean? He already announced that he's gonna be putting his shit in the Metaverse. He's gonna be the first rapper with the Metaverse album. He said everything in the Death Row label is going to go straight to the Metaverse. He's going to be the first record label in the Metaverse, bro. So what do you guys think that's going to mean for, other record labels and artists that are going to be trying to come out? You guys seen, the projects, Tory Lanez project came out, now that Snoop Dogg's kind of making a name for himself in the NFT world. What do you guys think this is going to mean for future artists now?
Well, I mean, it's all digital sales anyways. There's nothing, they're not really buying. I think the only thing now that they're doing is buying vinyls really for the nostalgia and the collection, but everything is passed and bought digitally anyway. So it's going to be a seamlessly merge into the NFT/metaverse world, in my opinion.
Gonna be thugging, bro. That's just gonna be hella dope, man. I ain't gonna. Oh, he's gonna bring some real gangster shit to the Metaverse, I hope. You know what I'm saying? Different kind of vibe.
As long as this fucking pandemic too, I mean, then they're gonna have concerts with the Oculus where they're gonna be able to make concert money, tour money on without even actually having to have a full. They'll have to have a full production, obviously, because they're still gonna have to do the show, but they're not gonna have to have like a staff to do parking and a whole venue and shit like that. It will still just be more of just the performers. So that's cutting their cost in half as far as what it's going to do to bring the customers in. You don't need an actual venue.
Now it's the middleman.
Yeah, so now they're going to be doing shows in the Metaverse without actually having to pay for a stadium or a stadium having to pay them. That's going to be another big difference.
And then where the performers performing, they can just bust out in any creative way and make some kind of crazy ass mythical land, and they be performing in space, and everybody's gonna be floating and shit like that. You know, they've actually done that a few times in Fortnite, bro. Fortnite has had a few Travis Scott concerts. They had an Ariana Grande, a Marshmello concert, all in Fortnite. So you jumping around with your avatars and shit, and everybody's just partying, listening to the actual song. I remember we were watching one with my son. Travis Scott was like 100 feet tall, bro, and he was like a giant, but he was playing his song and he was rapping, and you can just kind of float around. It was a trip, bro, but it was kind of just a reminisce of what's gonna happen in the future, bro. Because now that we're here, that was about 4 or 5 years ago, and now that we're here, I see exactly where it was bringing us. You know, it was putting it in the kids' mind early that this new Metaverse concert shit is going to be where it's at. And that's where we're at right now. You know, we're at a crossroads between technological world and reality, bro. Like, half the people want to be in this Metaverse shit because they don't really give a fuck about the real world, because shit is not popping out here right now. You know, it's in the Metaverse land, they can be who they want in a fantopia of shit that they don't have to worry about or stress in the real world, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like a getaway, you know what I mean? So
yeah, he dropped a teaser for his Snoop verse in the Sandbox and shit for his little virtual concerts and shit. That's just gonna be dope, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he already got that album, the BODR, so that's,
tapping on that BODR, did you guys see he dropped the NFT project though?
Yeah,
10,000 were dropped, bro.
I wish I had the extra 5 racks to buy it.
5 racks. 10,000 dropped for 5 racks, bro. So, you know, I mean, you put them numbers together, bro. 125 million if all of them sell out. Talk about a fucking Kickstarter funder, bro, for somebody that's gonna bring the Death Row Records back, bro. 125 mil can make shit happen.
Me personally, I think people are gonna bite that because people believe in Snoop because they know Snoop fuck with the NFT world. You know what I'm saying? He really want to be part of this shit, so people are gonna buy into that off top. I mean, fuck, if I had the 5 bands of this throwing out, I'd definitely fuck with some Snoop shit. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck it. Snoop gonna take it where it need to be. He got a different kind of little vision for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he trying to bring some gangster shit to it. I respect it.
Whoever got behind his corner and put him on and got him to dive this far, they made a good move, because whoever, you know, he has a partner. You know, he has somebody that's a little bird on his shoulder. You feel me?
Oh, hell yeah. He
definitely
got someone advising him for sure. Someone who knows what the fuck they're doing.
Nah, because you know the thing about Snoop too is a long time ago there was that show where people be acting like they're doing regular ass jobs, and they'd be like, I'm not them. Why, if I was them, why would I be here? And people be like, nah, you look just like, you know what I mean? You ever seen that show? Hey, when Snoop did it, bro, everybody in every race and age was like, you're Snoop Dogg. He tried to be a valet Parker, bro, and everybody that pulled up, he was like, what the hell? What are you doing here? You're Snoop. And every single person, bro, some old, like 65-year-old ladies,
everybody
was like, nah, you're Snoop Dogg. They were like, you can't fool us. Like, you know, they were like, bro, as soon as they pulled up, they knew who he was. They're like, aren't you Snoop Dogg, bro? Like, nobody.
He's like, I had to come make some money real quick.
Celebrities, bro, they were like, oh, okay, you really look like them. And they'll just be like, nah, if I was them, why would I be here? But when Snoop came, everybody knew Snoop, bro. And that's why that's just going to, anything that he pushed is going to crack. Everybody knows who he is. Everybody knows his voice, even if you don't see him. If he's like a character, you feel me, a cartoon character, they know his voice.
That's an
what do you guys think
icon.
It means for the future artist, though? So if he's going to be starting a record label in the Metaverse, you know what I'm saying? What does that mean for the future artist that he's signing? You know what I mean? It's going to be a whole different world, bro, because they're going to be performing in a different world. They're going to be they're going to drop NFTs instead of dropping albums, and the NFTs are going to be the fucking songs. Like, this is going to be a whole different market.
Do you think they'll still have regular concerts and stuff too then?
I mean, of course. I mean, those are not going to go away, obviously. But as far as opening the first record label in the Metaverse, he's going to push a lot of this Metaverse shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably going to come first.
He doesn't make a lot of.
What Metaverse is he using? Is he using the Sandbox?
He's in the Sandbox. Yeah, he's in the Sandbox. He got a big lot in the Sandbox.
Yeah. So one of his songs was made as an NFT, right, on the blockchain.
Yeah, exactly. He has a few of them that are actually on crypto.com. If you go on there, I know I've seen like 4 or 5 songs on there. And then the BODR on Gala Games is actually NFTs as well. And those are the songs too, I think.
No, I think it makes people excited that they see Snoop's like just kind of juiced to be in this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everybody knows Snoop is gangster. I mean, he's Uncle Snoop, but he's coming into another world where people, you know what I'm saying, wouldn't expect him to want to be in. I think it's kind of dope. I mean,
nah, Snoop could be in anything, bro. If there's any rapper that could do whatever, I mean, he did different genre albums. He did rock album, reggae album.
Facts. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, like he's a man of many faces, bro. He did Turbo, bro, a Disney fucking movie. You feel
That
me?
shit was hella funny, bro.
DreamWorks,
That shit was hella funny.
DreamWorks. If a motherfucking rapper that could do real movies, DreamWorks movies, other genres, and make whole albums, and he's still, bro, relevant and performs at the Super Bowl in 2022.
At 50, bro. At 50 years old. That boy is 50
himself, and he knows how to keep it going.
So my question: so what kind of rappers do you think he would be interested, that he would even want to bring in? You know what I'm saying, to even do this kind of shit? I mean, because not every rapper's interested in this type of shit. I mean, it gotta be. I would think he would have to keep it kind of death row gangster type of shit. So it's like, who you think?
I don't really think. Even the most gangster rappers that would or should be on there, that their music ain't gonna get them signed, and they're probably really in the street. So nowadays, bro, it's just gonna be the people that you already know that's from LA. I think he ain't gonna get no real rapper that's in the street still. You feel me? Like,
you think you got Kendrick?
Nah, Kendrick's not somebody that could be signed. He's as big as Snoop Dogg, as if you could say, not like popularity wise, but he's in a level where he could do the signing. He could have his own record label. People put him, and he's a little bit older. He's not part of that same group that everybody puts him in, that he came up with in the freshman class.
That's true.
For sure.
Like his freshman class was what, YG? He's way bigger than YG and haven't even put the music out like YG. You feel me? He ain't putting no music out like a year out of his own album. So I think, you know, I don't know about gangster rappers, but he should have people from the West for sure, because one, that's where Death Row came from, the West. So he should have some Cali-based West Coast rappers. Other than that, shit, who knows? He's got connections with everybody.
I mean, joining the Metaverse, he don't even need to really just keep it all gangster rappers, because he could just keep that name and just use it as a name to push other genres too. It doesn't mean he has to stick with just rap as well. You know what I'm saying? He, like you said, he dabbled in the reggae. He can still push the reggae label, you know what I mean, the reggae genre with Death Row, especially if it's just because of the label. I mean, just because the label's name is Death Row and it's known for gangster rap doesn't mean that's the only thing he has to push when we get to the Metaverse. You know what I'm saying? It's basically his exactly. He's a weed smoker too, so I'm pretty sure he can find an avenue.
Maybe get some whiz.
Hey, but you know what's gonna change as far as his music now that he owns Death Row? Is any part of his music that Death Row owned? Like, I think me and we was talking about the Super Bowl, and I think he performed a song that I don't think he would have been able to perform if he didn't own Death Row prior to the Super Bowl, right? So now he's going to be able to reuse a lot of his music that was completely locked down because Death Row probably wouldn't release it or let anybody use it. Now he got full rights. Whatever Death Row
royalties,
and there was
rights, full royalties, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? All that comes with the ownership of bringing that back to him. So now, you know what I mean? The Doggy Style, Nothing But a G Thing, all those ones that are actually what he got famous for. Now he owns those royalties every time they're played. You know, it makes me want to just throw my motherfucking Apple iPhone on and fucking play that shit all day long.
Just throw the Doggy Style album on repeat
all day.
That goes back full circle though. I mean, shit, there's not a lot of rappers that were able to buy the record label they started off with.
Oh yeah, nah. Snoop's in a way different situation than most rappers.
Yeah.
Hey,
Overall,
but
did y'all like the halftime
I
show?
did see an interview of him where he talked about how, like, a good first couple of his albums and everything, he got no money from based off of the deal he signed. So that's why I'm like, it's just coming back full circle for him, because I don't know what the stipulations are, but if he did, you know, get everything that he, you know, said he lost back as far as rights and royalties, not even the money, he gonna be all right.
I mean, he dropped that NFT project, bro. He gonna be all right already. He ain't tripping. He gonna bring it back now in a whole different way that Death Row never could have been brought back, bro. He's really setting the tone for all other record labels right now by doing the Metaverse shit first, because it's popping, bro. Like, I don't know if you guys seen, but I forgot what state it was. There's a state out there that just posted, let's see, it was Colorado. There you go, Colorado. They just posted, they accepting crypto right now to pay for their taxes, you know what I'm saying? So it's getting big, it's getting extremely big. Like, everybody's doing a fucking project. Gucci just came out with a project.
Hey.
The New York Stock Exchange right here, they just signed a patent thing talking about they coming out with a project. You know what I'm saying?
So the government says they'll let you pay your taxes in crypto. What wallet do you think they're using? Or what the fuck are they? You get what I'm saying, bro? Like, wait a minute. The US government only uses centralized banking system, right? So if you're paying their taxes in decentralized currency, what the fuck are they using?
They trying to get it the way they can, bro. They getting it any way they can. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what they're doing. They know a lot of people are functioning with crypto now, and if that's how you want to pay, they're accepting it. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than what we think it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And
well, that's what I'm trying to say. Early. The banking, usually everybody pays the bank, right? In this situation, somebody's getting paid by the bank to do that transaction for them. You get what I'm saying?
What are you talking about, bro? You gotta still transfer to your bank after it goes to your wallet in order to pull it out in cash anyway. So they're getting taxed when you pull it out. It's going to a bank account. It's not going to a bank account.
No,
you can't pull cash out.
Whoever owns the cryptocurrency or the wallet that they chose to use. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be big for that person, whoever company they decided to use.
I mean, it's probably the government's own wallet. It doesn't have to be a company at all. You know what I'm saying?
That's my other point. If it's not another company, then that means they're getting into having their own wallet, which means they're really going to go back into trying to tax that ass and turn it into a centralized banking system.
And they can't, bro. You can't decentralize. You can't centralize something that's decentralized, bro. There's no way you can centralize the blockchain at all. There's too many nodes you got to go through. There's too many hands the money has to flow through. The transactions got to be a process a certain way. Nobody has control over it, and that's what centralized means. Is somebody has control over it, and at the blockchain, it doesn't work like that. So it can be regulated, yes.
I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
But it's not going to be controlled at all.
Right, regulated.
I mean, well, they already announced the law that's coming through. Like, if you do any transactions over $600, you got the blockchain or the exchange that you're dealing with has to report it to the IRS. So right now, they're already regulating it for you already. Anytime you do a crypto to crypto exchange, let's say you flip your Tether into Bitcoin or Bitcoin into ETH, you are gonna have to report that to the IRS, bro. Like on your taxes, we just did. You know what I'm saying? All this shit falls into place right now because the laws are already being put in place. So it's already getting regulated as we speak.
How do they prove it though? Like, I mean,
because you got to drop your money into your account sometime. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not talking about when it goes to your account. I'm talking about when the transactions between like the company, the
exchange has to report it.
That's what I'm saying though. But how do I mean, they let them get audited? That's crazy. You're getting audited by people using a system that is not supposed to get audited.
No, it could get audited. It's not about not getting audited, and they're not really getting audited. They created a law. If they want to operate in the United States, any transaction over 600 has to be reported. And if you're willing to lose the money from the transactions because you don't want to report that, then you would be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's millions of transactions going on every day. They would be dumb to not let that happen just because they want to report transactions over 600 to the government.
Yeah, even if you're like
saying, can the government prove that those transactions are happening and they're not reporting them? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Because technically they're not supposed to be able to prove it. That's why the big question when that shit happened, did you remember seeing that something happened where the fucking scammers, bro, was able to get hella fucking Bitcoin from the government, but then they got it back because they was able to figure out what wallet it was, and that's when everybody started asking the question, like, wait a minute, how did they figure that out? They're not supposed to be able to figure that out, right?
It's because those motherfuckers were doing fucking videos online and trying to rub their faces in the government saying that they did that shit. And that's how you get dumbass motherfuckers.
Hey, they got them for
they gave their fucking selves up, bro. Fucking dumbasses.
Wasn't it like 3 dudes that were hella young?
No, it was one girl and then 2 guys. But yeah, they were all hella young, in their 30s, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you start flaunting your money and acting like a fool, you're gonna get caught, bro. If they would have dipped off to an island somewhere, they would have never got caught. But instead, they want to do TikToks. It just shows, you know what I mean? Not everybody got common sense. You could have hella money and have no common sense.
Come on, bro. You know you can't break crimes these days and not show everybody. Come on, man. You know. Come on. You gotta post that shit on your Instagram, your TikTok.
Hey, honestly, whether you post it, hey, bro, there's so much shit I've seen on the internet now that, like, bro,
well, there's cameras everywhere, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I watched the whole dude where he opened up a door and was unloading inside of like an apartment. And like when I finally realized, I was like, why is there even a camera right there, bro? You feel me? Like
somebody else's ring camera.
There wouldn't even be a camera right there, but they caught this whole fucking shooting on camera, bro, because it was there, bro. And I'm like, there's usually never a camera like in a little area like right there. But you know, obviously it was probably like some security shit, right? Hey, but tell me why dude slipped behind him. Like there was a dude walking down the stairs, like right when he started shooting, bro, and he just stayed hella calm and kept walking down the stairs as dude was shooting, and like dude didn't even know he was behind him.
Yeah, bro.
It's crazy, bro. Everything's on camera now. Everything's on.
Yeah, you can't get away, bro. And that just, you know what I mean? I don't know. We're being watched by the government 24/7 right now. They on our Zoom call watching us and watching what we talking about. So no getting away from that. And that's why life is needing to be decentralized. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're trying to rock to a decentralized world in the metaverse where nobody has control over anything. Everybody who controls it is the people that put money into it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why you want to get into this shit early and don't get left behind. You know what I mean? Whether you buying the actual land or buying NFTs or buying the crypto itself, there's avenues to get in this shit. There's ways to, you know, make money and invest at the same time, you know what I mean? And actually have fun doing it, you know what I mean? Jumping in some of these sandbox games or some of these blankos, all that extra shit. That shit's hella fun.
Hey, did y'all hear about that Squiggles NFT shit? The Squiggles, the rug pull shit?
On Squiggles?
Yeah, on Squiggles.
What happened? What about Squiggles?
Saying they started a project, had a high ass mint, and after they fucking mint, they started deleting all their shit.
Oh yeah, I did see that. The Squiggles, it was like a Doodles remake, you know what I mean? That I don't trust any of the ones that look like a popular project already, you know what I mean? That for me is a red flag right off the bat. Like if you got to copy a project that's hella popular already, that's a problem, you know what I'm saying? That sounds like a rug pull. You know what I mean? Rug pulls are fucking coming up a lot more frequently right now because everybody's seeing the money that they can make real quick. You know, drop an NFT project, fake it, put out some bullshit ass art, and then just pull the money out and fucking dip off. You know what I mean? You know, just like the fucking meta thugs, we're all invested in that shit.
What happened with that?
You know what I'm saying? And fucking, I was a community mod in that shit. They ended up kicking me out and banning me, banning everybody else for asking questions. You know what I'm saying? And it was a trip, you know what I'm saying? But I don't even know what's going on with that shit right now. I just know the money is all the way down to pretty much nothing, that the value of the NFT. So that shit's straight rug pull, you know what I'm saying? So fuck the meta thugs, fuck fucking London Summers, all them motherfuckers out there. You
Billy Button thugs.
No, I ended up with a little screensaver of a meta thug. They been booted me out their Discord. That shit was been getting sketchy a long fucking time ago.
Yeah, so, you know, everybody got to watch out for the pulls, you know what I mean? It's kind of hard to tell sometimes when there's support from celebrities and there's a lot of talk of big shit going down. And, you know, that's why it's always important to have the founders and the dev team doxed and know who you're dealing with, you know what I'm saying? Have a good roadmap. There's a lot of rug pulls out there right now, you know, so, you know, even some of the bigger projects are starting to look a little bit more fishier than, you know, when everybody was jumping in. They kind of play the line for the people who, you know, have been in there longer and earlier. So all the new users kind of get played out of the mix, you know what I'm saying? You know, so just be aware of things that are popping off, you know what I mean? When you jump into a project, because you don't want to put your money into something that ain't going to get you nowhere.
Bro, the Squiggles things, bro, their fucking shit started at 1 ETH, 3,100.
Damn.
They were getting
They wanted to get in there and get out.
That shit is crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, but weren't they linked to a bunch of other projects too, though? Aren't they saying they were linked to a bunch of other rug pulls that they might have been doing?
I mean, that's mostly what it is, bro. When the rug pull happens, it's mostly the same people doing the same rug pull on people. You know, there's a bunch of projects out there that's have the same artist something, you know. That's why I'm saying you got to dox the team and who it is, because once you know who the team is and if they're the actual people, then you got to dip out, you know what I'm saying? Be a little bit smarter about your investment.
Not gonna lie, I ain't been really investing in none of them type of NFTs lately, because it's hard to even fucking really find when they're really even going anywhere for me, honestly.
Except for Vive, right?
I mean, I've been fucking with the Vive shit, you know what I'm saying? Give me the little DeLorean, some hoverboards and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to pull up, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. With the Vive, bro, everybody gotta grab one of these motherfucking golden moments, because on the AMA they just said that you're not gonna be doing any more golden moments, which means all the golden moments are gonna go up in price. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have that gold shit. You know what I mean?
Y'all grabbed any Vive?
Bro, honestly, I haven't, but like, I have a hard time still fucking navigating shit. By the time I find something that I like, that shit is bread.
This is how I'm coming in on y'all in the metaverse. You feel me? I'm coming up like this.
Hey, where is that fucking, is that through the sandbox? What metaverse is gonna be hosting that shit? Did they say?
Vive said they're gonna have their own metaverse, bro. Vivaverse or something like that, and you know, we'll see how that rocks out. You know what I'm saying? They have licenses with a lot of big names: Marvel, DC, Disney, you know, Cartoon Network. All those names is pretty big. With all the 007 and the Back to the Future, all that stuff. So, you know, these are some big players in the game already. So if they could really, you know, follow through with what they're saying and, you know, their roadmap and all of the AMAs and what they're talking about with the MTL and allowing people to cash out on the gems and whatnot. I see Vive being pretty big, but, you know, they got to start catering a little bit more to their new users too, because, you know, the new users are the ones that are coming in trying to buy shit up on the secondary because they like the shit. You know, the older users, obviously, they got in early and it wasn't a problem for them to get on the drop. But now that it's hard to get on the drop, you know what I mean? You got to fucking buy in the secondary. So, you know, they got to try to do something to stop some of the, to make it a little bit easier to get some of these drops.
Like 2 for 30. You feel like 2 for 30. Most of my shit came from the marketplace and then flipping that and then grabbing something, then flipping that and working my way up to something else. You know what I'm saying? That's how I ended up with a little hoverboard. You feel me? I got me a little DeLorean. It sounds stupid, but when I'm pulling up on you motherfuckers, don't be asking for rides and trying to play with my hoverboard and shit.
I'll be riding a golden skateboard, bro. I won't have to ride on your hoverboard.
Did you see? I forgot what company, what car company it is, but when you buy their car, you get an NFT with the car.
I think that was one of them European car companies. It was like a Peugeot or start with an R, Renault or something like that, or Renault or one of those European car companies. So what happens is one of those ones. But yeah, I think the registration or something like that of the car itself, the title is an NFT. So they kind of went far and beyond about the NFTs at that point right there.
Yeah.
I know y'all seen that new
everything you buy
DeLorean.
is gonna be an NFT. You know what I'm saying? Like your movie tickets, your concert tickets, all that shit's gonna be NFTs pretty soon because it's the easiest way to send something out that can't be duplicated, that can be shown straight out of a wallet that you only have control over. You know what I'm saying? So pretty soon, I see a lot of that stuff starting to change to NFTs.
I know y'all seen the new DeLorean, man. That DeLorean's fucking
That shit
fire,
looks
man.
crazy.
Come on. All you Tesla drivers, when them motherfuckers start pulling up on y'all asses in that DeLorean and shit, bro, y'all better, you know what I'm saying, sit the fuck down.
Y'all ever hear the history about the original DeLorean dude who made it, came up with it?
I was watching. I think they have a series on him on TV. I was watching it.
That boy used to push dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like when his company started to go under, he started to do drastic ass shit to try to make money and keep it going, but then end up, not being able to do it and getting caught and going to jail, something like that. Because I'm pretty sure whoever is doing the new DeLorean now is not the same guy.
Nah, they said DeLorean Motors is putting it out, but who knows? I don't know who designed that shit, but that shit look dope as fuck, though.
It's gonna have the gold wing doors too. That's gonna be dope.
Anybody grabbed that UFC strike when it came out, or what?
Bro, honestly, every drop that came out after the last UFC drop that I got, I haven't either been able to make it, like the multiple top shots. I can't even either one get in line, or when I do get in line, it just fucking I don't get the drop. I ain't been able to get shit in regards to those.
I don't know about
Or I
this
don't
shit,
have
bro.
enough store points or whatever the fuck they wanted me to have either. So
This shit's kind of sketchy already, man. I don't know if the second drop should have been giving me duplicates from the first fucking drop. Not when these motherfuckers cost $50, you feel me, for a pack. Y'all be giving me a duplicate from my first motherfucking pack and shit, like. And then y'all going over here selling these things for $4 or $5 and shit, fucking it up for everybody. Like, what's wrong with y'all, man? Like,
Fuck all that, bro. I opened a pack and I had 3 of the same fucking person, bro. What the fuck is that?
and there's only 3, right?
Yeah, there's only 3, bro, and they were all the same person. Come on now, that's bullshit, bro. They need to do better on the fucking randomization, bro. That's whack.
You got 3 Barnetts, huh?
3 fucking Barnetts. It's a dope moment, but come on now, that's whack, bro.
It was the same moment. It was the same moment too.
Yeah, same exact moment, all of the same.
Same moment, damn.
That's fucked up.
And I think the Barnett's only going for like, bro, they're selling them for like $5-6, bro. They're fucking it up for everybody, bro.
Yeah, but I got 3 of the same fucking moment. 3 of the same fucking moment, bro. I don't know how the fuck that could have happened. Like, if anything, maybe 1 of the same moment, but 3 of the same moment just seems like some bullshit, bro. Like, come on now. So you didn't get on the second pack release, really?
No, I didn't. I fucking couldn't get in line. That's what I'm saying, bro. I actually got in line and I couldn't get it. I couldn't even. I still got the same. I still got $50 from when they gave it back to me from the first drop, bro. But again, like I said, it'd be hard for me because like when I be at my work, like I set it on my phone and my phone will be at my computer and I'll be out, running around and I can't fucking, I'll get back and it'd be like, your session has ended. I'll be like, motherfucker, bro. You know what I mean? So a lot of that shit, all them drops that be, happening when I'm fucking moving, bro, I can't fucking get them. It'd be hard.
Yeah, bro, they need to fix that shit, bro. When there's only fucking 30,000 packs and I enter a clay and it says there's 43,000 people in front of me, y'all need to quit playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of shit is that, bro? Like, that's some bullshit.
But again, like it's all random because remember that time when for the NFL one, y'all was waiting for hella long and like I barely just jumped in last minute and I fucking got in like the first double-digit thousand group of people and bought my shit before y'all even got even close in the queue. So that's the one time I did win. But other than that, I fucking always take L's on the drop.
They've been randomly fucking me a lot lately, and this is some bullshit. I mean, look, I got this UFC drop, but then I just got a bunch of fucking doubles from the first drop, so it's just like...
Make me
Hey,
kind
you
of glad
know
that I
what?
didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
shit,
hopefully,
I'm kinda glad I
bro,
didn't get it.
hopefully somebody takes reign on this shit and slaps all these people who are fucking dropping their shit for $4 and we actually can make our money back at least. But man, it seems like you're saying, shit, bro, it's weird that everybody bought a pack for $50. You only get 3 moments out of this shit. Why the fuck would you sell it for less than $20? At least get your money back or a third of your money back. Like these things, they're selling it for $4, $5. Like you're not even making a quarter of your money back, bro. Like what is wrong with you? It makes no damn sense, bro.
They came from NBA Top Shots.
Unless it was the company.
They came from NBA Top Shots, bro, where they sell cards for $2 fucking, bro, $2, $3, $1, and all that bullshit. So they're like, oh, just sell this for $2. Like, bro, what the fuck? Y'all killing my floor. I'm just holding these things for no fucking reason now. I'm just gonna sit here and hold my fucking triple, quadruple Barnett card. You feel me? Like, crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. The floor do be killing it for people, and I don't understand why they would even mathematically sell it for that much. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't, bro. Like, and you know what? That kind of is the going thing right now for a lot of NFT projects. You know, that kind of points to me that a lot of these people are new investors and they expect, you know, to get the best, the most rarest out of the pack every time. And when they don't, they are emotional sellers and they just drop the shit hella quick. You know what I'm saying? So they get mad that they didn't get the champion tier, or they get mad because they didn't get the dopest shit. They just sell it right away and don't make their money back. Me, you know, I'd rather, you know, hold on to it a little bit, make at least double my money if I can't triple my money out. At least, you know what I'm saying? Some of these new investors, I just don't get. They buy it and sell it right away just because they didn't get what they want. It's weird. But like I said, it's kind of the going thing with a lot of these NFT projects. Viva's kind of the same way right now. I can kind of see a lot of people getting these drops and shit, and then they jump on the marketplace and sell it for dumbass cheap. And I'm like, I mean, that's good for me because I'm not planning on selling the shit. But it's weird that they would even want to buy it on the drop. And, you know, I guess if you're buying a comic for $7 and you sell it for $20, you tripling your money. But that just seems stupid to me. I don't know. What do you think?
I'd rather hold it for a little while and see where it goes. I mean, I think if you're just buying V right now to just turn around and just fucking flip it, and it hasn't even got to the point where we can pull our money out, this looks like it makes no fucking sense. Why don't you wait a little bit, see where this shit goes? Maybe it gets picked up by something big and makes it harder for people to get the shit we already have, and then sell your fucking shit. But nah, you guys all want to fucking sell it for dumbass cheap. Get a comic book for $8, $7, turn around and sell it for fucking $13. Like, bro, that shit makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why you got to get on some of this Vive right now, Relly. And
I mean, but what do you expect the comic books to sell at their highest value? $100.
I mean, some of these Spider-Mans are fucking. You're buying a Spider-Man comic for some back $7. You might get with an ultra rare, and you go look at the fucking floor. It's already going for like what 1.2 Cuddy for like 1.3. Some of these Spider-Mans are going crazy, and some of these collectibles are going wild crazy.
I mean, is it the same way on when comic books were real? How there's only a certain amount printed, and
yeah, exactly. They're serialized. They have a certain amount dropped. You know what I'm saying? And once they drop, they don't drop more.
Okay, so like that's what I'm saying. So what is the?
Like, there's a whole.
I feel like just people are saying that they're gonna sell it for 3 times their money if they bought it for $7 and sold it for $25, because they feel like it's never gonna even reach 50 to begin with. You feel me?
Like Holla put me on, bro. Like a lot of these comic books drop, there's like 30,000 of them. But then some, like there's a Hulk one you put me on too. They only had 10,000 of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's you grab one of those, even if you get a common, like they're not gonna drop that shit again. There's only 10,000 of that motherfucker.
And are these same comics or episodes of actual real comics printed in the past?
Yes, they're the exact comic that been printed in the past. And they
what
come
does that
with,
do for the money for the actual comic?
I mean, it's in two different worlds. You know what I'm saying? So, like in the real comic world, I was looking at the Spider-Man that I had that was with Carnage. And in the Vive, I bought mine for, $47. But in the real world, that shit sells for $249. But they don't have mints. They don't have, You know what I mean? They don't have the serial.
Yeah,
I mean,
because nobody else has that. Because nobody else is selling fucking comic books anymore. So a lot
exactly.
of comic books.
But what I was saying is, I had a specific mint. If you were to scroll all the way up to like the number 2 mint or the number 1 mint, I'm pretty sure it's going to be costing more than $250, bro. So it's a different concept of collectible than the real, paper bound comic books, which makes it a little bit different to kind of put value on, because it's in its own little bracket right now with the NFT world. So imagine once we get to the NFT world in the metaverse and you have all these comics and you could open up your own fucking comic store and rent these motherfuckers out to people that want to read them. Like, I mean, you kind of have your own little corner based off of what you can purchase and kind of collect right now.
What are the moments? What are those going to be used for in Vive? Like, are you going to actually be able to? Are you gonna, like, for instance, you know how he got the Chip got the skateboard? Is it gonna be his third-party avatar riding on the skateboard, or is he gonna be like on an Oculus riding on the skateboard? I mean,
we don't even know, bro. They haven't even announced any of that shit yet. We're just kind of speculating on everything right now. They announced that they're gonna be doing a metaverse style thing, so we can kind of just think about it and think about how everybody else is doing their shit and kind of go off of that, but we really don't know how any of this shit's gonna really play out until it does. You know what I mean?
I mean, honestly, my ultimate hope is something big like Disney buys this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then that shit's gonna go crazy. Anything Disney get part of is, you already know. And like, if they already gave contracts to let Disney put out fucking collectibles and shit, bro, like, I don't know, man. This shit can go wild. We'll see.
Did you see, what the fuck was it, bro? How they have NFT art galleries now where they're like these hologram squares and they're fucking got these little cutouts on the wall and it's showing the blasting the NFT inside the wall on the square. And you walk around and look at them and that's how you buy them.
I haven't seen that. I mean, I have a couple of NFT art galleries already that you could kind of walk around and look at the NFTs.
No, in the real world. No, it's an actual building you walk in.
Oh yeah.
They have
a expo in San Francisco. I was telling Chip about that. For us to go up out there. They have it in San Francisco,
Many, bro.
Museum.
Did you see how they set it up, bro? It's dope as fuck. Like, they're using like hologram squares in the walls. The one I seen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, wow, bro, like that shit is dope as fuck. Like, and that's just the beginning part. Like, can you imagine when technology and everything is really good, where, it'll be like on some Star Wars shit where the fucking 3D fucking hologram is right there in the palm of your, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be like some dope shit. Like,
yeah, remember, I think I was telling you guys in a post that they had it was like a portal that they had already built that you put in front of a camera, like a green screen, and it actually projects your entire body 3D hologram into the portal. So you're actually there, but you're not, bro. It's wild. You got to look that shit up. It's called like 4D portal. I just looked it up on Google. I seen it on Instagram, bro. That shit's crazy. It actually projects your entire body and it looks identically to you, shot over onto like some fucking, like some old fucking Stargate, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're getting to the point.
Now I looked at it. He was standing right there, and his other copy was over there against in between the wall. They kind of use that magic trick shit too, though, with the mirror. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when they make people.
It's getting to the next level. Let's just put it that way, bro. It's getting to a level where technology is just taking over right now. And it's moving fast. It's moving faster than we could think. Like, iPhones are coming out every 6 months now. You know what I mean? When does that ever happen, bro? Usually it's been like a year, 2 years before the next one come out. Now you're getting outdated in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? New iPhone comes out, I think, next month right now. You know what I mean? They just dropped a 13. What the fuck? They dropping a 14?
They keep doing that shit. I'm gonna go to Android. Fuck it.
Yeah, I just grabbed an S21 just cause, you know what I mean? I feel like that phone is faster than my i12 and it's older, so it's kind of weird, but fuck it, you know what I mean? I'm jumping on both bandwagons, get my shit on.
It's always been harder for me to use Androids. Like, I feel like Apple made it a point to where it almost moves the way I'm thinking. Like, it knows what I want to do in the next step. It only takes a couple of buttons or swipes to push, a couple of clicks to push to get to where I want to go. But it's been a long time since I had an Android, so it's probably the same now.
Can't fuck with Androids. There's too many goddamn apps on that shit that I do not use. I get lost on that motherfucker. I'm fucking. That makes me old, retarded, stupid. I don't care. I can't function with that shit. I'm iPhone.
I just delete all
like
I just remove them all from the home screen, bro. You know what I mean? I just remove them all. Remove. I make my screen hella clean and don't have no apps on it.
That's why I like the Android though, because you could do a bunch of shit though. Like everything plugs in. Like my boy was telling me he has an Android and he had just bought an electric scooter and he used his Android to reflash the software on his scooter, bro, to make it go from 15 miles per hour to 30 miles per hour. Using his phone, bro, reflashing the program that the scooter's on. Because the motor
different processor. It's ran off a different processor. Like
they're like mini computers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like mini computers. As to where if that would have been the Apple thing, you would have had to have like an Apple scooter to do that too. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole
iOS protects its own platform. You know what I mean? That's why you have to have an iPad connected to your MacBook, and your MacBook connects your iPhone to your iWatch. You know what I'm saying? It all kind of connects together. And they want to keep you in that little loop, so it makes you have to buy the Apple products all together. They don't let you link the fucking HPs and the Samsungs and shit, because that's kind of how their operation works.
Yeah, bro. Like I just bought a TV, and it was, I just bought a used TV, and I had an old Samsung remote from a different TV, and I liked that one better. I didn't have to program it, bro. It automatically read a whole different remote to a different TV to the new TV that I bought. I was tripping, bro, because I thought I was using the remote and I was like, this feels different. I looked down, I was like, oh shit, I'm using the remote of the TV I just threw away on the TV I just bought, and I never programmed it. And even though they're Samsungs, they're two different kind of TVs and models and everything, bro. But Samsung got it to where they fucking, their remotes just automatically link, I guess, bro. Like, I don't know, that shit was weird. You know what I'm saying? I bought it from two different people on OfferUp, and that shit just linked straight up. I was like, all right, that's that Android shit. You know what I'm saying?
My phone links to everything, my TVs, the fucking speakers, automatically. Just as long as I'm using the same Wi-Fi for everything, that shit just links up. Technology's wild, bro.
And we're really just seeing the beginning of it, honestly. I mean, now that we have all the internet and everything and all this, it jumped 10 years, but now what we've accomplished in 10 years is going to get accomplished in 5 years in the next 5. You know, it's going to be twice as fast.
I think sooner than that, bro. Technology is going warp speed right now. You know, people said we're going to be in the metaverse in 5 years, bro. I think it's going to be like 3 years, bro, the way this shit's going right now. It's going super fast. You know, every single major label right now, major brand is jumping into the metaverse, into NFT projects. And you got to think the industry is going to only go as fast as the world wants it to go. And by everybody jumping in all at the same time, it just kind of goes to show how fast this shit's gonna really move, bro. Like Gucci got their own shit, Ferrari came out with their own NFT, bro. It's wild. If you don't have an NFT project out there, you ain't even it anymore. That's what it's starting to look like.
Yeah, I'm seeing people, rappers saying they don't even want to carry cash no more. Like, don't pay me in cash. I want Ethereum. You gonna pay me in Ethereum? That shit's wild. That's where we at.
I know. I'm starting to see it everywhere I go in the bigger cities in LA, San Diego. You know, they're using it as form of payments at their restaurants. They're giving you discounts if you use that form of payment. So it's really starting. Once I started to see that too, I was like, okay. You know, because I know a lot of people still don't believe in crypto still and NFTs until they start actually being able to use it in real world applications like actual restaurants, shit like that. And the more they start doing that, the more people's gonna hop on board and the bigger it's gonna get. But to be honest, I mean, even though we've been talking about a lot, even though it seems like a lot of people know and it's the next big thing, but there's a lot of people that still ain't jumping on board. I was just watching Snoop and and Kevin Hart on a little thing, and you can tell Kevin Hart wasn't, he's younger than Snoop, but he wasn't, on board with that type of shit yet. You know what I'm saying? So
it's wild, bro, that you say that, because I actually talk to a lot of younger people than me, and they're actually not even sure about crypto and NFTs yet either. So it kind of makes me wonder, who's really the people that are pushing this line. You know what I mean? Is it the people younger than that, in their 20s? You know what I'm saying? Because they're a little bit thinking more outside the box. Like, they don't want to work hard. They don't want to work, doing laborious jobs if they can make money doing this mental shit, where they're figuring it out, selling pictures or doing these projects. They can get some money to do what they really want to do as a Kickstarter. Then you know what I mean?
When I was, when I be talking about it with other people and younger people that I work with, I feel like a lot of it is the economy on where it's at right now, bro. Not a lot of people got a lot of money where they're ready to throw it at something that they don't fully understand. You know what I mean? They might gamble money at a casino before they gamble money on an NFT, because they can see how it goes in the casino. They can't see how it goes in the NFT or the crypto, right? So I think, it's a money thing too. Like, when I was talking to people, they just be like, I think I started to open up like 2 people when I started showing them how much it actually costs to buy a Top Shot in the UFC and what it looked like. Because a lot of people never seen it before and don't realize how you're supposed to do it. So when I was showing them, they're like, oh, okay, this is what it is. And then when I told them, this was like, a $50 pack or an $8 pack, when I was just showing them the NBA Top Shots, it started to really jog their mind. Like, okay, it's not, I think a lot of them think that they're going to have to spend money that they don't got, or money that they really can't spend right then and there, but it's not. They just have to, realize some of it's not that expensive, some of it is, but I think it's just the amount that people, make these days.
I mean, that's why you just got to get them aware of, the actual shit. Most of it's just because they don't understand it, you know what I mean? And I talk to a lot of people about it, and the first thing is, what is an NFT? Just like we've explained, in the last podcast or 2, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't even understand what the whole functionality is yet. They don't understand the entire concept. Like, I think there was a poll that went around that said less than 2% of the fucking America knows what an NFT is. I mean, you gotta think, bro, less than 2% is fucking small. Like, it's more of a wider, like a worldwide thing. And that's why you see a lot of these projects in the Discords and whatnot. You see a lot of people from different countries and shit in there, So,
right.
When you think about it, it's really a small group of people that are really into this shit. It's just the small groups of people are in different countries. You know what I'm saying? They said, I think Philippines is one of the biggest countries that has most knowledge and most ownership of NFTs, which is wild to me, because it's a third world country, you know what I mean?
I was just about to say,
third world country, bro. Like, how the fuck? So I looked deeper into that article, and the reason why they said that most Filipinos own NFTs is because they learned that trading crypto and NFTs, they were making more than what they were making working regular jobs. So they were quitting their jobs just to trade crypto and NFTs, bro. Like, that's wild to me. That's dope as fuck, and it's wild, but that's why they were doing it. And that's why a lot of them own it, because they were making money on the side with their gains on NFTs. Like, shit, that's what it's for.
They're not making their dollar amount. They're making, which is super low compared to the US dollar. They're making, more similar to what the US dollar is being made. So that's a big difference too. They're getting paid in real dollars in their currency, which is, I think, very similar to pesos. And
well, I mean, it's all based on Ethereum, obviously, because that's what the NFTs are minted on most of the time. So as the Ethereum price goes up and the floor of some of these projects go up, their dollar to the fucking Ethereum is wild, bro. You know what I mean? Just because, like you said, like, our dollar amount to their peso is fucking like $100 to $1. You know what I mean? So when they see a floor rise to like 1 ETH, come on, bro. They just made enough money for the whole ass month. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe a couple months, bro. You know what I mean? And they just did it on one project. So they're jumping in and out of projects, flipping the shit. Like, they're really making their lifestyle out of it. And that's kind of why I think a lot of these younger people are starting to do the same thing. They're noticing the good projects, they're investing in them early, and they're letting them blow up, and they're cashing out 100K. They made more than we did the whole day working, bro. all doing
Yeah.
the NFTs. You know what I'm saying?
One of my coworkers' brothers, he does nothing but crypto trading, and he only is in the U.S. for like 2 to 3 months, and then he's in Thailand for like 9-10 months most of the year, probably living like a fucking king. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's getting U.S. money via crypto, living in Thailand. That's like,
that's the way it goes, though. You know what I mean? That's why we got to get into this early, make our bread, you know, make some money for our families, and make the shit happen, bro. That's why, you know, we talk about this. You know, when we do our podcast, we try to let people know how to get in, how to do the shit. You know, we all making bread together. You know what I mean? Everybody at the table eats.
Right. Facts. I agree. They're just investments, man. We're just talking about investments for the future, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to get hip to it while it's early. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shit, guys, it sounds like, you know, we're going to end up wrapping this up soon right now. But, you know, we're going to keep you guys tuned in on the next episode. Stay tuned for our Instagram. We're going to do another giveaway. I think we got a couple of rolling trays, light up rolling trays, Weed Smoker Club branded. I think we got 2. We might give one away this week and one on the next week's podcast. So make sure you guys stay tuned to our IG, the Weed Smokers Club. You know how we do it. We'll come up with some cool ass giveaway for y'all to jump in, and we'll shoot that out to our number 1 fans out there. All right. So holla out your boy, hustler extraordinaire. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. I'll catch you on the next run.
Your boy Big Chip. You know what I'm saying? Chip off the block.
Early V signing out.
Oh.
You muted, Roman.
You're muted, bro. We can't hear
You
you.
muted, Big. You muted.
My bad. Big joint roller out. Thanks everybody for watching.